Now to the holiday observance upon us, Veterans Day. Since the start of our nation's dual wars, we've not been allowed to see much of our nation's returning war dead. Their arrival back home and many of the services tend to be private. That is not the case to our north in Canada. Our two nations, of course, have a rich history as allies, including both world wars. And now a number of Canadians have chosen to mark their war dead in a very special way. NBC's Kevin Tibbles has more.
As an ally in the war on terror, Canada has lost 97 soldiers in Afghanistan. A military ceremony welcomes each fallen fighter home. Then the family accompanies the body for a heartbreaking 100-mile drive to the morgue. It is along that stretch of highway that a grassroots phenomenon has risen out of a nation's grief.
To see thousands of people on bridge after bridge after bridge, I hope that they know that they're not alone.
Photographer Pete Fisher noticed something on the bridges and started taking pictures. Ordinary people, some saluting, some waving flags. Often parents bring their children. Here by word of mouth, waiting sometimes for hours.
There was one rusty brown truck before a bridge, and it was a father and a son, and the son was maybe 15 years old, standing, touching shoulders, tall as could be, in the back of that rusty brown pickup, both saluting as my son went by. They saluted for my son.
Each time Darlene Cushman enters the Legion Hall, she kisses a photo on the wall. Her son Daryl, killed by a roadside bomb.
You wear these every day?
Every day.
Along the busy road now called the Highway of Heroes have been firefighters from the town of Cobourg.
It's in the dead of winter. It's cold.
It can be some days, sure, and wet and miserable. We don't mind. It's the least we can do.
Darlene Cushman remembers every single moment of that awful trip.
Those people that stand on that highway hero, there is no words, or you wouldn't have enough film, and I don't have enough time to thank them from the bottom of my heart for respecting my son.
What everyone hopes is that they will never return to the bridges to await another soldier's return. Kevin Tibbles, NBC News, near Cobourg, Ontario.
The day I shipped out, they numbered a dozen. Upon my return, we're 100 or so, from the coast and from the prairies. I bet they keep coming. Add one more name from Ontario and carry me home down the highway of heroes. People above with the flags flying low. Carry me softly down the highway of heroes. True patriot love, there was never more. I served with distinction, no visions of glory. I served without question, personal gain, seek no justification. It's not part of my story, and it offers no comfort to the ones who remain. Just carry me home down the highway of heroes. People above, but the flags flying low. Carry me softly down the patriot love, there was never more. took up my vocation. I was called by my nation without hesitation. My answer I gave. Now I'm not wondering the things that I might have been, are no consolation to the forgotten brave. So carry me home down the highway of heroes, people above, with the flags flying.